Hello and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we have a new package all the way from China from AliExpress, and these ones are the bootlegs of the 212. Spoiler alert, you've probably already seen the thumbnail. So they come in these nice little jiffy bags, as we always know from over there, and it's a bit of a larger box because I've done a bit of a larger order in this one as well. So I'll probably break these up into a couple of videos. I'll probably do Wax and Boil and the ARF Trooper in completely different ones. So it actually comes with a nice hard box here as well, so there's no dings or dongs or any in there, so as you can tell it actually gets packaged really nicely as well. And the only fortunate thing, it is free shipping from AliExpress, but we do have to pay for taxes now, so I kind of always put that into my mind, that is the actual shipping cost rather than paying extra tax. Having a look at these guys here, looking pretty nice and bubble wrapped. Now I have ordered a little extra here. I did actually order an extra Jesse because obviously we have used his helmet for the actual Jesse ARF Trooper. We've done an upgrade, but we'll go through it on these. So here is Jesse. Here is this one here. I've already reviewed him on the channel, so if you want to go and check him out, it'll be a few videos back, and he come along with hard case as well. So we won't be looking at this guy today. So in this video, we're going to look at the ARF Trooper and see what it's like. I really wanted to get this guy because he actually comes with a backpack, which we never had in Black Series form at all. And he actually comes with his minigun as well. So yeah, pretty cool accessories of this guy. And just a quick little overlook. We had one of these before with hard case, and here's the backpack as well. So I'd be quite interested to see how this fits onto the actual figure itself. But it's looking pretty cool. And then we have the ARF Trooper. Looking quite nice. We have got the 501st one recently, and we might have to rearrange this hard piece at the top here as well. So we're going to go away, take some pictures, and we'll see you in a mo. So if you're enjoying the review, don't forget to hit that like button, and also if you are a fan of the channel or you find yourself more often here than not, then you can always like and subscribe and ding that bell so you get more notifications for next time for more reviews, updates, customs and so forth. So welcome back. We've been away, we've taken these pictures, and what can I say about this guy? Well, no expectations here. We have a clone figures from AliExpress before, yet this guy comes with two accessories that we never ever got with other figures from Hasbro. And I think Hasbro are slightly falling behind. I don't even think they're the tortoise in the race anymore. But yeah, looking at this guy, we can start off with his accessories. And the first accessory is his blaster cannon or his minigun on there, which Hasbro's still yet to produce. And look at this guy. It looks really cool. We've had it before with hard case and all those details all the way down. We've got all the rivets and stuff all in that place there, and all the lines coming down that way with the barrel at the front. And you can see that he holds it really nicely in both hands. So we just pop that out to have a closer look at the actual gun itself. And yeah, I think they've done a fantastic job of this one. Unfortunately, there's not all the paintworks in there. We're missing some copper paint and some black paint as well, which we can add on a little bit later down the line. But I think even if Hasbro did produce this, it'll probably look the same. You can see there's like a nice bluey, shiny metallic to this. And I think if Hasbro done it, it would look like a cheap grey, no paintwork on it, a bit like the Purge Trooper. It was a cheap grey gun with no black, no red. It just looked, you know, that was part of the actual character's outfit. It was the gun to go with it, but yeah, it was just plain grey. So I don't want to hate on Hasbro, but when AliExpress, like, these things are really pushing out this stuff at a good quality look as well, then I feel a little bit kind of a bit bummed what Hasbro are giving us at the moment. And on this one as well, it actually comes with his backpack. The actual canopy's fallen off, but we just have a quick look at this. The canopy on the top as well looks great. We actually got this sort of like the indentation there where the weight's kind of like pulling it down into the actual backpack itself, and you can see those creases on there. It's made of a really soft vinyl plastic as well. It actually feels like a little bit like canvas. On the inside, we've actually got like these extra little indentations here, like these little tabs, where you've got the tabs on this side, so when it fits on, it feels a little bit more secured, which is really cool. And the only way you can get these at the moment is like 3D kits and stuff like that. So for the price of this, with the miniguns, you know, an ARF Trooper as well, I'm pretty happy with it. So taking a closer look at the backpack inside, you can actually see there's space in there. So if you've got thermal detonators and whatnot, you can actually put that inside. And yeah, no colour sort of like mold bleeds or anything around on there. and that Imperial cog looks great. And then what we do, we can just pull these back off like so, and there's no tabs or anything on here. It's actually the straps that are holding it on all the way down. It gets stuck on his arm a little bit, but as you can see, there's a little increase in the back there that can go around the actual square on the back as well, so it's not going to stick out wise. So they've actually carved that out so you can actually get a more flushness to the backpack. And they're the straps as well. I thought this might be a little peg that you can pull it out to put over his arms easily, but they're not. They're actually glued and secured into place. But yeah, two fantastic accessories here, looking really cool. There's another kind of accessory. Would you call it accessory? So my first 501st figure, he never actually, his helmet was really sort of rigid on there and stuck, but these are actually not glued in. I might have to take his neck off on this one, but with a little bit of a wiggle and a little bit of a tug, we can actually pop off the helmet. So looking like that, you've got the Tamara Morrison inside there. So if you wanted to paint this up, you could do so, but make sure you seal that paint because that helmet is really tight, but there's no glue or anything on there, which is really cool. So then we actually got this extra head, you know, like extra helmet and stuff around. So if you wanted to have a little play, we've got the Commander Scar here. We can actually just pop this off, and like so, it actually, it's a little bit of a push, but we've actually got an ARF Trooper Commander. If you wanted to do so, you can actually play around with these figures and stuff like that. So if you've got an idea in your head and you want to swap over the helmets and so, or even you could just swap the neck joints over and stuff, but if you actually had like a head inside there that you painted one up and you want to do that, you can do so. So we just take that off and then we plug it back onto the Trooper and go through his articulation. Articulation wise, he can go left, he can go right, he can look up, he can look down. We've got lower neck movement and upper neck movement, and we've got a lot of tilt and swagger in there for his personality. Rotation around at the arm, and it comes up to this far. We've got a nice butterfly joint in there as well, and then we've got rotation at the elbow, and it's on a 90-degree bend. Rotation at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge. Waist swivel, left, right, crunch forward, crunch back. Got the tilt side to side. Legs come up this way, forward, back, upper thigh rotation. Rotation at the knee, single knee joint as well. Rotation at the rocker and a pivot at the ankle as well. So all the articulation that the brand new clones come with and what all these clones have. So there's no sort of like change there at all. And then with his actual attire and sculpt, well, we looked at the helmet before the 501st and it's just fantastic. It looks really cool. I have actually taken off this visor again like I did with the 501st. So if you're not too sure what I mean on that one, look at the 501st ARF Trooper review. This part around here is actually a ring that you can actually pull off. It's separated to the helmet, and sometimes they're a little bit raised up in certain areas. So that's what I've done with this one. I just had to pull it off and glue it back in place. And yeah, I'm now happy with its location. It was slightly a little bit more upwards at this side, so now it's kind of more in line. But the helmet, yeah, everything's painted. Got all those greys, got the black dots and all that in there. That nice sort of like triangle part at the top there, and the sort of like a filter part, I guess, at the back of the helmet there. So yeah, again, looking really, really cool. Really like the helmets on this one. And then the actual body itself, got the triangle to the standard sort of 212 body all the way down. The only thing I would say about this 212 figure is that it's using the new Waxer and Boyle Phase 1 armour. So normally the 212 armours kind of look like the Phase 2 ones here. We've got the sort of like moon crescent over the top here, and then you've got the upper thighs and the sort of parts here. So that's a standard 212 armour, but this one actually comes with the Waxer and Boyle kind of lines on there. We've got the straight lines and the elbow pads and stuff. And I'm not too sure if they got a little bit confused or got a little bit lazy, because they did do Waxer and Boyle, they actually come in the Geonosis kind of army colour, so it's actually got the orange pattern there to how it should be, but they actually had like a camo over the top of it and stuff like that. So I may do a custom at a later date, or I might just keep them like this and dirty them up. I'm not 100% sure, because I think that might be a little bit out of my specialities, I think, but who knows, we might give it a go one more day. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this guy on the shelf. He looks great. Highly recommend, especially coming with these two accessories. He is a little bit more than the other one. There is another one out there that comes with just the bazooka, which are still yet to pick up, and another accessory that Hasbro do not make. But yeah, we've got the Waxer and Boyle kind of I got two. I've done too many 212 reviews. I'm actually inundated around me at the moment in orange. I've got Waxer and Boil 20 million times at the moment. Obviously, we had Commander Scar on here as well, and I've got my customs as well as I'm going through these reviews. So yeah, we're inundated by the 212 at the moment, and I'm loving it because I was just saying the other day that I've got too many 501st on the thing, and now my battalion's getting a lot of love. Unfortunately, it's Waxer and Boil at least twice on here, which is a little bit annoying. So hopefully they will do a few more down the line. But what do you think of this guy? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you going to pick this guy up? Are you loving the new accessories from AliExpress? And what do you think by Hasbro? Do you think they're really falling behind, or do you think we should be patient and just see what they bring us? And don't forget, you can subscribe, you can ding the bell, you can follow me on Instagram, and also you can join the channel for 99p or 99 cents from wherever you are from in the world. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.